Yep.
Yeah.
So let's get started. Everybody else will catch the replay. So you guys are past halfway. Past halfway. So um today is January the 16th and it ends on I can't even remember when it ends.
20th.
The 20th? Is it the
Uh,
20th? That's
two,
Monday.
that's Monday.
That's Monday.
No, wait. Is it the
No,
20th or the 28th? Wait.
let me
It was
see.
20 because we started the
It was
6th.
20 days. It was 20 days. Yeah. So it's the 26th. Yeah.
6. Yeah, I know it was the
Get it.
26th or 28th. Okay, 26.
Yeah.
I was getting too happy. I can know, but
Yeah.
actually it's going well.
So it ends on the 26th. So that's another 10 days in. So this is the
Okay.
halfway point right
Halfway.
here. Today is
Okay.
actually 10 days in. You have 10 days left. And hey, Sarah. So you guys are, still have a good bit, get good ways to go, but not long. So tonight, like it was last week, I'm just checking in with everybody, see how you're doing. Make sure that you got my email from last week where it had other food options because that was the biggest consensus last week on what to eat. Because everybody was like, okay, I know what to eat when I'm first coming out of my fasting, and if I'm trying to lose weight, you said eat this first and then eat my regular meal 30 minutes later. So the biggest thing was what to eat, after those 30 minutes. What am I going to eat? So I sent that email out last week with food suggestions, several different type of food suggestions that you guys can use to actually get you through these next 10 days. Um, Hey, Sarah. Hey, Dr. G. So I'm just getting started. So I really want to find out. I'm gonna go first with the one question because I don't know if this person is gonna make it online. So I'm gonna do this one question and then I'll get some feedback from you ladies on what's going on with you. If you have any issues and offer any suggestions that I can. So the one question was about apple cider vinegar, and I did go back and listen to Dr. Peltz on that because they were saying, "Can I still do apple cider vinegar?" Well, her thing with apple cider vinegar is that sometimes when people are fasting and they come out of their fast, they start to eat a lot of carbs, and it just depends on that time with your body, because some women are still having their cycles, some women are not. So sometimes when they're coming out of the fast, they want to eat more carbs. So there's nothing wrong with eating more carbs, but you have to be aware. And so that's where the apple cider vinegar comes in. She said if you do 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar 30 minutes before your first meal, that's going to help you to not overeat carbs. So let me say that again. If you do 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar 30 minutes before your first meal, it will help you not to overeat carbs. Not saying that you can't have carbs. It'll just help you not to consume so much and overeat them. But you want to remember with apple cider vinegar that you have to mix that with water because that will definitely tear down the enamel on your teeth, and drink it with a straw if you can. Try not to just drink it with the 2 tablespoons of water mixed up in about 4 ounces of water and just drink that. But try not to just drink it without having a straw because you want to protect the enamel on your teeth. Okay. So that is for that with that apple cider vinegar. And the one thing that I wanted to say about you guys adding in a week, adding in an hour each week, that is the biggest thing that she says that it fails a lot of people when they're doing fasting and why they gain weight back after they've been fasting and they're doing well. They lost about 5, 10, 20, 25, 30 pounds, whatever. After they've finished fasting, they got to where they were weight wise and they still want to continue fasting. The body needs to change. Just like I always used to tell you guys about exercise, how we have to change it up every 6 weeks, we have to change up exercise. The same thing goes for fasting. So if you've been fasting a while, and you notice that it's not working anymore, because I know some ladies in the group have already been doing the 16-8. But if it's not working for you anymore and you're not seeing any more physical changes, it's time to change. Like I do my 17-hour fast for 5 days, and then 2 days I might do a 8, 10, 12, not really watching it for 2 days to bring my body out of it. So that's the issue, is that when you stay in the fast too long, it starts not to work anymore. So and you have to vary the fast in order for it to be effective. Not saying that you have to get rid of it totally, because some people likes the way it makes them feel, which is, for me, I really love the way it helps me with my gut issues. And but I don't stay in that 17-hour fast 7 days a week, 30 days, 30 days for a whole month. I don't do that. And once every quarter, once every 3 months, I'm going to be doing a 24-hour fast to go deeper into cellular repair for my issues that I have going on. So that's what's going on with that. So I've answered those questions, and I see Cindy is first, reading from left to right. So Cindy, anything that you want to say, any issues you have, or any suggestions you need, you have the floor.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I wanted, okay, Coach T, I know I reached out to you
Mm-hmm.
because I was having some gastro issues, and the recommendations you did give me and modifying those, and they did work better. So
Mm-hmm.
I did that, and now the fast. Okay, I wanted to ask you this. I know you said sometimes you can go like, okay, with the fasting, because with me, I don't have a problem with it so much. But one day I realized, and granted I was having, stomach issues though. The last meal I ate was like 11 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
and then the next day around 7.
Mm-hmm.
So that's is it such thing? I guess my question is that too long? Or is it, it's not normal, I know, not 11 a.m. because that's lunch.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like,
what's
yeah, like you went all day without eating. Yeah.
yes, exactly. Is that considered all day?
Yeah, if you didn't eat
Uh,
until the next day at,
Yeah.
yeah, at
Uh,
7 o'clock the next day.
yes, that morning.
Yeah, that is that. But I mean,
But
I
that was
guess
the one day. That was one day.
yeah,
Because
it seems like it's a lot because it's daytime hours. And what I always try to tell people is that you want most of your fast done in nighttime hours, because remember, when you're doing the majority of your fast in daytime hours, that's when it gets harder, because that's when your body is burning more energy. Whether
oh,
you're walking, whether you're working, whether you're, cleaning the house, whatever you're doing, you're burning more energy. So that is not a good thing, because then you're hungry. So it's like you're going to be hungry even more because you're burning more energy. Whereas if you do most of your fasting overnight when you're sleeping, it's not as hard on the body. So
okay.
yeah, but like you said, you only did it one day. And sometimes, we're just so busy running and we're doing 50,000 things, but try not to make that, your actual hours.
Mm-hmm.
You want the bulk of your hours to definitely be overnight when you're sleeping and you're not burning energy. Because
Okay,
if you burn energy, your body is going to be looking to replace that. And then it's
oh,
going to really get tough to hang in there for those hours, because it is daytime
yeah,
hours.
okay, that makes sense then because I was hungry. But I noticed the more protein that I take
Hmm.
in, the
Hmm.
better. I
Yes.
feel satiated, and
Hmm.
so
Protein
I'm
keeps you full longer. Yes. Hmm.
right because I'm a car person. So
Hmm.
I was wondering how I was going to do with that. But so far, I've been good with eating a lot more protein, and that's been working too. So, and all
Okay.
the, like I said, the modifications, the list of things you gave me too, to
Hmm.
replace to modify what I was doing, that's working way better,
Okay.
way better.
Good. Good.
So, so I thank you
Okay.
for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Hang in there. We just have 10 days. We at the
Oh no,
halfway
I'm
mark.
hanging.
10 days. 10 days.
Yes,
All
thank
right.
you.
Anything else, Cindy?
I think that was it for my
Okay.
questions. I think that was it.
All right. Angela, how's it going with you?
Good evening, everyone. Um, it was going well, but then
Mm-hmm.
I had like a family emergency. I had to
Mm-hmm.
come to Alexandria.
Mm-hmm.
Mother-in-law is not really doing well,
Oh
so
wow. Sorry to
I've been
hear
trying
that.
to I've been trying to stick with it, but
Mm-hmm.
I say today I fell off.
Mm-hmm.
But
Life be life and boo. Life be life.
huh,
Yeah. And
yeah,
that's
so
the
I've been
beauty of this. You still good. Because
yeah.
remember, you're not counting calories. You don't have like a goal weight that you're trying to meet. What you're trying to do is that you're trying to get your body in the habit of using the stored fuel that it has already to drive it.
Hmm.
So you're basically in training with your body to learn how to make your body stronger from inside out. You're learning how to eat better, eat different. So it's not a loss because life be life. And sometimes you won't get your 17 hours in. And you just have to just roll with that and not beat yourself up over it. And, stuff happens. But you can still get back on, whether it's tomorrow or the next day. You still have time to get back with it because you still are going to hang with the program. You still have 10 days left. And I know some of you guys, because I know y'all are going to go longer than that 20 days.
Right,
Some of y'all going to take it till the end of the month. I know y'all have said
right.
it already. So no, boo, don't worry about that.
That's
It happens. And that's just the way it is. When we stress, and that's what our body does, it goes back to what it knows how to do. And we're looking to compensate. We're looking to satiate. We're looking for something to do, especially when your nerves are frayed and it's like, I just got to do something. So don't beat yourself up
right.
about it. Like I say,
So
life be life.
I've been getting the actually I've been doing more than the
Mm-hmm.
well, we at 14 hours now.
Yes. Yeah. Y'all
So
at
I've been
14.
doing more than the 14 hours. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just that because there's so many people in and out the house and
Mm-hmm.
bringing this, bringing that, it's like I
Yeah.
ain't go back to eating the sweet stuff. But as
Good.
far as eating the other stuff,
Mm-hmm.
that's where I kind of, when I say I fell off, that's where I fell
Mm-hmm.
off at.
Okay. Okay. So generally, have you noticed the difference? Are you feeling any different? I'm not going to say lose weight because, this is about losing fat first,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
I
we'll
have.
work on that. Hmm.
Yes, I definitely have been feeling the difference.
Okay. And you still on your water?
I am.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, good. Keep up that water, and definitely, hit me up if you need me, but I'll definitely be keeping your mother-in-law in prayer. And you already have my phone number. If you have any questions about anything, definitely just reach out to me.
Okay, will do. Thanks.
All right. And the iPhone, I think, was Sarah. Hey there, Miss Sarah. I hope she doesn't have it. She's stepped away from it. So I'll come back to Sarah. Okay, there she is. Hey, Mama, you have any questions? How's it going with you? Wait, you're on mute. Unmute yourself. Let me see if I can unmute her. You got to unmute yourself, Sarah. I can't hear you. You won't let me unmute. Unmute yourself. She's still trying to do it. Okay, I'm going to come back to you. All right. Okay, Dr. G.
Um, well, I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a couple of mornings I wake up and I'm feeling a little nauseated, not exactly
Mm-hmm.
nauseated, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling some kind of way.
Okay.
And because I usually have my last meal
Mm-hmm.
at no later than 6 or 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
and but I'm still drinking, you know, my water
Mm-hmm.
till I fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but in the mornings, I just feel a little out of sort.
Your sugar level might be too low. Are you using that tracker?
No, not
See,
really.
yeah, if you go, I want you to use that tracker
Okay.
because this might can help pinpoint, that's why I gave you guys that tracker because
Mm-hmm.
I want you to write down, when you have your break in your food. I want you to
Mm-hmm.
write down when you have breakfast, like the time or and the meal if you want to, but write down the time. Write
Mm-hmm.
down if you're exercising, yes or no, and even
Mm-hmm.
walking, you need to write that down. Or if you're gardening or if you climbing stairs, you need to
Oh,
write that down. And you also need to write down how many hours of sleep and your water intake. So go back to that tracker
okay.
and look at it. I want you to look at it, write it down at least for 3 to 5 days to try to get a
Okay.
handle and see, how you're feeling. And you can even write it down if you are feeling that way in the morning. And
Okay.
for your dinner, what type of foods are you eating for dinner? Are you eating just the same thing? Are you not eating enough for dinner?
Well, I feel like I might be eating too much.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So give me an
this,
example.
well, I had some what is it? Great Northerners,
Mm-hmm.
the beans,
Mm-hmm.
just the beans with the meat in it,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
turkey meat in it, no rice,
Mm-hmm.
and chicken, like a drumstick, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel very full. So I don't think I'm not eating enough, but
Okay. What about
like I said,
carbs? What about carbs?
what about carbs? My carbs would be rice and bread, right?
Yeah, rice, bread, oatmeal. Are you eating any carbs? Because like when you
Well,
just said about your
I eat
having the, I'm sorry.
I eat my oatmeal. Well, I had oatmeal this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I may have maybe two carbs in the course of a day.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and see if you were writing this
So
down, we would know. We could
I
go back
know.
and look at the journal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think are you still working out, still walking?
I've only walked once this week.
Okay.
So
All right.
I really have fallen off the wagon in
Okay.
terms of my workout.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're not concerned about that. But I want you for the next 3 days to write down
Okay.
on that journal and
Okay.
write down when you're feeling bad in the morning because your sugar level might be too low because you might have
Okay.
to actually have a carb as part of your last meal. It doesn't have to be a lot.
Oh,
It could be something small. It could even be a fruit. It could have an apple or something like that. But you might have to change the placement of your carb because yours is so early in the morning. And then if you burn those calories off and you
right.
probably didn't have a lot of carbs, you have to feed your body some type of energy because your body is going to go to that first. And if there's nothing there, you ever notice when we used to do
Okay.
those 3 days when we had the no carbs for 3 days and how some people got lightheaded, their sugar levels fell too.
Right.
So if you still write it down for 3 days, and I'm gonna call you because I'm gonna put it on my calendar. If you still feeling that way in 3 days, we're gonna
Okay.
pull you out of that long, long, long fast. Are you still doing the 17 hours because of the church?
Yes. Yes.
We might have to pull you out of those 17 hours. I give you 3 days.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 3 days.
Okay.
Tomorrow, with your dinner tomorrow, have a carb. So since you're already in your fasting mode right now, when you get up in the morning, if
Uh-huh.
you're still feeling that way, write that down on the chart that I gave you. Tomorrow
Okay.
evening, when you have your dinner, add in a carb. It doesn't
So
have to
if
be
I
a
just
lot.
add a little rice to it, with that, okay. Okay.
Even if it's just a
Okay.
half a cup of rice, I just want to see
Yeah.
something with you adding in that carb.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. All right.
All right. And I'll remind you tomorrow to add in the carb for your dinner. All right?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we got to watch that. Okay. So Sarah sent me hers on the phone, but I'll skip over to Tina right quick because Sarah couldn't unmute herself. What's going on with you, Tina? You have anything that's going on that you would like to ask Coach T? Okay, Tina might have to come back. Tina might still be at work. Okay, so I'll read Sarah's right quick. Okay, so she's just having problems with the water. She's able to start her fast at 12 and for breakfast and then in at 4:30 for her last meal. So Sarah, did you last week I was saying that because Angela was having the same issues with water, you can try mineral water, you can try carbonated water. Try that or try water with a little bit of lemon or a little bit of lime or something like that only during your hours that you are eating. You can try something in your water to actually try to help you to get down more water, because remember, it's imperative that we try to get in more water, because by you not having meals for a long time, you already don't have a lot of minerals going through your body. So you definitely need to keep it well hydrated and drink that water. Okay, so try that if you want to. I do mineral water now because I do a lot of regular water, but sometimes I have to switch it up. It's like, oh my God, I'm sick of this regular water. So I have to switch it up. Tina?
Yes, you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. So everything is going good. I feel like the water part is a little challenging, but I'm doing better.
Okay.
But overall, pretty much been following
Mm-hmm.
everything to the T and getting my little exercise in. So it's going well.
I know you exercising, sis. I know you getting in. So are you feeling it? Do you know you feeling any difference with the fasting this long?
Yes, actually, I can tell the difference. For as my
Mm-hmm.
energy level
Mm-hmm.
is better, and I feel lighter, not sluggish. So yes, I
Good.
definitely feel the difference.
Okay. Good, good, good. Glad to hear it. Okay, so yeah, you can just try the same things with the water suggestions that I was making, just so you guys can make sure that you get it in.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Tara, anything for you?
Good evening, ladies. I do apologize. I had another Zoom call. My only thing is I'm just adjusting to basically I'm doing protein drinks.
Mm-hmm.
I believe because of different kind of medications that I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
I go week after next, I'm going to have a procedure done
Mm-hmm.
because I suffer with GERD bad. And so they're going to
Mm-hmm.
do a procedure on week after next. So it's been every week I'm sick. One day a week I'm sick. I don't know if it's because of the cancer
Mm-hmm.
or what. So I'm doing a lot of protein drinks because I don't know if the food making me sick.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the foods I'm still not tasting after the radiation. So I'm kind of like steering away from it. I don't want to because I know I have to eat something. The water is good. I drink
Mm-hmm.
a lot of water. I need a
Okay.
case now. But other than that, just trying to find my little niche with all of the other stuff that's going on.
All right, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. We'll talk more tomorrow. Okay. Because you shouldn't be on this challenge. But see, you want to do it anyway. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. All right.
Okay.
All right, my cousin Tangi is on. So, cuz, what's going on with you?
Everything is all is well. All is well. I'm
Mhm.
down 3 pounds.
All
I
right
feel
now.
good. I'm excited. Yes. So everything been going really, really well. I can't complain. Yeah.
Okay.
Getting all my water in, and
Mhm.
it's just been going great.
Okay. Okay. Good. 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 I'm glad to hear that. So we have some little stuff here and there, but that's expected. But you guys are halfway through now, and don't forget that Sunday we're going up one more hour to add into that fast.
Yeah.
So just keep doing what you guys are doing. write down, if you having any issues, write down, use that handout that I gave you guys, that 20-day reset tracker. If you notice that stuff is off or you having issues, just remembering, what to do or what not to do, go back to the email, go back to the handouts, and that way we can try to get a handle on it before it's all said and done. And don't stress out about it too bad. Don't stress out. If you miss a day, you miss a day. It's not the end of the world. Just keep on doing it. Just get back on it next week, or the next day, whenever you can, 2 days. Because remember, this is we trying to change the way that we operate with our body and with food. So we're looking at something that's going to be long term, although this fasting that we're doing together is 20 days. It's 20 days so we can have support. It's 20 days so that we can start the process. It's 20 days because any habit can change within 21 days. If you do something long enough, in 21 days, it becomes a habit. So that was the whole reason for doing this, to have support, to have questions answered, to make sure that you're doing it correctly and you're just not out there by yourself. But we're going to change the way that we look at eating, the way that we look at our bodies, and the way that we look at changing our own health from within, and whatever we can have control over, that's the direction that we want to go over. And we want to see for ourselves, without somebody telling us, that if we're going back to the prehistoric ways of caring for our body and not overeating because food is accessible, that could really be a lifesaver, a game changer for our actual bodies. So we're going to step it up next week at one more hour. And then next Thursday, we're going to have our last check-in call. I'm going to leave you with the biggest thing that y'all are, that's really, like my daughter said, tell me that now. That y'all, but you'll be ready for that next week. You're not really ready for it now because we're still trying to work out a lot of kinks. So that's going to be the biggest thing for next week. But for all of you, definitely reach out to me. For you that are doing well, keep doing well. For you where life is life, and just keep pushing through, because life gonna always be life, and we just have to learn how to adjust and readjust as many times as we need to. All right, ladies. So that is it for tonight. And I will talk to y'all next week. I will definitely send y'all a reminder for Sunday night that you are now going up to 15 hours, which really shouldn't be that hard now, because 10 days in, your body kind of has this down now. Your body's like, oh, well, we're not hungry. We know how to do this already, because that's the way it happens. You see how amazing the body is? So keep on going. I'm going to check on you tomorrow, Dr. G. Make sure you get a carb in there, and we're going to get a handle on that. We might have to pull you out of those 17. Like I said, it's not going to be the end of the world. Sometimes we just have to adjust. All right. And just check and make sure nobody else new hopped on. I don't want to miss anybody. All right, ladies. Well, y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all next Thursday.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you, ladies. Good
All right.
night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.